He almost won that set, too. He he was last stock, last hit, game 3 with Nexus, which was hilarious to watch.
At the end of the day, if he even doesn't win the set, you watch it later on YouTube, and that is how the games always
wins, baby.
That's the game plan. Yeah, Ikan, like you were saying, very excited to see him here. You know, like you said, a showdown of the Shotos. This is going to be Vendetta, likely with the Ken, Ikan with the Ryu, in the spirit of Glitch Infinite.
Well, right now, Vendetta's rocking the level 3 CPU, but very quickly going to remedy
the level 3 random at that, but it will be the Ken indeed. So I'm very excited. Earlier I saw Vendetta take on Axiom XL in his Kazuya, at least for a game, and he was playing footsies, classic footsies.
Interestingly, like most of the other FGC reps, I love to see that.
Yeah.
The fist bump to start off the set. You love to see the sportsmanship between competitors.
But we'll see now that the fist bump is done. They've got to start beating the crap out of each other, and right off the gate, it's Ikan, because how do you get close to Ryu when he is leveraging that fireball game?
Well, Vendetta going to show us exactly how with that run up, down tilt to be able to get a little bit of percent now, canceling backwards with the focus, but it's going to be the Shoryu out of shield from Ryu, and the Shaku as well to push back off of shield. Rar Bear, too, coming through. He's in a great position.
And trying to leverage it once again over at the ledge. Tatsu to knock Vendetta off the stage once more. Wanted the ledge trump, but this is an opportunity for Vendetta to get some of that damage back. In fact, he's got a Vendetta, but there's the Shoryu from Ikan taking the first stock and the lead.
Now, the interesting thing about Vendetta as a player is most other FGC reps, they have their one that they're mostly proficient with that they stick to. Ikan is an example of this with his Ryu, but Vendetta likes to switch it up, plays all of them. Kazuya, Terry, Ken, and Ryu. They're on my screen, and I somehow forgot about them for a moment.
Yeah. You should remember them because we have to talk about them last, and Ikan is the one to talk about. Missing the Shoryu, got the wrong direction on the input. This one should be easy enough to connect those, so we are back to an even game.
Vendetta very, very quickly regaining that stock so as to not let Ikan get too much extra credit before coming in. Landing with the Nair down tilt. Has Ikan off stage.
And I like that Ikan took his time to recover too, because that slow Hadouken was homing in on the ledge, and you wanted to just let it take its time, run its course, so that you can have an easier time getting off the ledge. But Vendetta not going to give Ikan an easy time for anything. He just came right up to him.
Beautiful trade on the move there with Vendetta coming out with the frame advantage, buffering the follow-up so that he could continue that combo. The Shakus keep coming through though, and Vendetta going to punish with a beautiful D-tilt Shoryu.
Taking the lead, obviously Ikan took the first stock, drew first blood, but Vendetta now has Ikan on the last stock first, and putting him into the corner is the thing that he has been doing the best. But here's Ikan with a juggle. This could lead to a stock.
Up air is definitely something that Ryu has that not many of the other characters do. Just continuously juggle. The Shaku out of the corner as well. Tries for the dare there to catch the up B comes through the stage.
You have to respect that for both of these characters. The hitbox will come through. Another down tilt, another Shoryuken, but good DI by Ikan to stay alive.
You can't play an FGC character without knowing how to DI Shoryu correctly.
Sure.
It's a little bit of a shield party.
Yeah, we love the shield, and Ikan says enough with that. Up airs to the Shoryu. Vendetta looking to close it out with some down tilt, but Shoryu out of disadvantage. That's classic.
It's something you see in Street Fighter sometimes. It's something you'll see in Smash sometimes. Ikan going for the catch on the up air, but this Shoryu should absolutely do it. So that's Vendetta going up 1-0 on Ikan.
Probably what I would expect out of the matchup, at least, because when Ken gets up close, he does just so much damage. The big thing for Ikan is, of course, trying to keep the Ken out with those fireballs, and Vendetta did a pretty good job of playing around them.
Yeah. Definitely going to be interesting to see how they approach game number 2. And I'm also interested to see which counterpick stage we go to. It looks like they probably... Oh, wait, that's
the replay.
Is it? Or are you...
I'm not... Okay, no, this is game 2.
No, this is not game 2.
Okay, they were showing us the fist bump again. Okay, I was like, why are we watching
I hope they fist bump for game 2 as well.
I hope they don't. I think we got it out of the way.
No. Gotta be sportsmanship.
All right. Well, we'll see which one of us gets to live lavishly.
No, well, Lavish isn't here.
But he will be somewhere else, which we can talk about later. But Ikan is the one who needs to show up now against Vendetta. down 1-0 and getting to pick his own music for his stage. We'll see if the Ryu can do it against Ken as we go to small battlefield.
So I like this pick coming through by Ikan because he is able to, get Shoryu'd immediately out of shield as the game starts, but he is able to use that space a little bit better than Ken because he does have the better fireballs to speak of, so he's able to use those as like a cover for his approaches and then approach behind them. Meanwhile, it's going to be much harder for Vendetta to control that space. Unless he continues to get these Tatsus.
Yeah, and that is something that Vendetta will combo off of all day. Love the delayed landing, recognizing it was the slow Shakunetsu, and it's fireballs all over the place from these two. Ikan just trying to find his way out of the corner, and like you said, when you've got that slow Shakunetsu, it's easy to chase it out of the corner.
Oh, but immediately Tatsu's into his face, punished by the down tilt Haidu. Looking for an ingress here. Neither one of them has actually been able to find it. We're almost perfectly even as we approach the minute mark.
And the sick part of the song as well. Maybe now's the time they turn up their jets. Ikan back to the ledge, but Vendetta does still have to be able to close out the ledge trap, and he doesn't. Ikan gets aggressive off the ledge. Here's the Shoryu to do it. Vendetta will take the first stock lead.
Landing back on stage, Vendetta regains control of the center stage and actually parries that. That might have been death with the true Shoryu off of it, but instead, Ikan is not going to be able to get the follow-up in the slightest. Now Vendetta getting that bear on shield for a lot of damage.
And then Vendetta's getting his extra credit. That's the first time he's been hit since he took that stock. And it took a while, but Ikan finally finding a little bit of a groove now. You can seal out the ledge trap. You can feel pretty good about that second stock, but that's a big commit.
Tries for the poke there with the F tilt as well. Wasn't able to get it, but that's another parry for Vendetta. That's going to be up tilt, up B, and I think though, like he fell out and then fell back into it there. That was weird.
And I think because of that, Ikan was no longer DIing down and away and probably died a little bit earlier, although Vendetta does have quite a heaping helping of rage. That does mean that Ikan can use that to his advantage. Of course, if you have a lot of rage, you have a lot of damage, and that means that only one more confirm is what Ikan needs to get this close. But Vendetta is starting to run away with this game a little bit.
Ooh!
Yes!
Shoryu out of shield going to result in the first stock being taken by Ikan, so now he does actually have a solid chance of getting back into this, but Vendetta not letting off the pressure in the slightest. And I do want to point out, Vendetta definitely no stranger to a Shoto Ditto, plays Jazo quite often in region in Georgia.
And Jazo's very good, but Vendetta, my goodness, he is running over Ikan right now, 2-0 in the lead.
Caught by that up tilt on platform basically means certain death coming through. Vendetta going to take fantastic advantage of it. It'll close out game 2, and like you said, go up 2-0 in the set, only one game away from eliminating Ikan completely from Glitch Infinite.
Pound for pound, man, Ikan just has not been able to match the damage output from Vendetta and has not been able to find the reliable kill confirms, whereas Vendetta has been much more solid with that, and here is the game ender. That did so much damage, and focus not going to help you.
No, that is incredibly smart from Vendetta. I didn't even notice that the first time around, because what he did was he did the high kick so that he could force out focus, because if he had done Shoryu in that situation, Ikan would have survived. Ikan would have gone through it. And so forced out focus early and then got the second up tilt to be able to combo it into Shoryu.
He goes so deep. Vendetta is such a smart player, and like you said, well-versed in the ditto between Shotos. It's not quite a ditto, but, you know, the Shoto matchup.
The Shoto matchup, not the Shoto ditto. They are very, very different despite technically being considered echoes of each other and looking to just end it all there immediately off the bat.
Does still get to take in a big percent lead, but that is something that Ikan needs to change quickly. Like I said, has not been able to find the confirms for damage or for the kills, and that means that you are going to be falling behind quickly.
Vendetta maybe tried to expect the DI out, so tried to catch it on the mix-up, but that's going to be a shield break. Yeah, I saw it.
The moment that you get too scared of those down tilts confirming into things, you hold that shield too long, in comes the crescent kick, or rather just the chop, the upward chop. I know the crescent kick is the one that kills, but either way, you get something with the name that Vendetta will get to break your shield with, and Ikan is just trying to find his way back in now. This could be his opening that he needs.
Oh, quick cancel with the focus, though, out of disadvantage by Vendetta, and that is going to be more down tilts into the high kick coming through, and the fast Tatsu as well to completely cover that distance in a moment.
Oh, but great Shoryu. I can't believe it didn't kill because that was certainly the strong hit. There we go, the confirm into the Tatsu. Ikan finally getting some momentum here in this game 3.
Landing, oh! It happened again.
It
happened again. Finds that Shoryu for the KO, and Ikan potentially on his final stock of the entire event. If he's not careful, he could bring us back, though. Vendetta getting the auto parry on it, doing it again for good measure.
Just to show off that he knows how to. And now, Ikan maybe feeling a little bit heated, wants to get up close to Vendetta. It's personal now, and here he is in the corner. Big chance at big damage, but the low recovery from Vendetta will do him some favors.
Ooh, tries to come in with that, but gets beat out by back air on the Tatsu as well. Still going to be able to come back to stage, but he's still stuck on the ledge. Tries for the confirm, but drops it.
Absolutely stuffs him at the ledge and then waits for him to get aggressive. But again, strong Shoryu just not hitting the same way Vendetta's are. And now Vendetta is one little down tilt confirm away from getting a Shoryu to the 3-0.
Ooh, tried to read the roll behind there with an F smash, but instead it's going to be Ikan getting the Tatsu to take out the stock. This time it does do its job. With 100% now into the triple digits, it's not going to be an easy job for sure.
Pulling out the Shakunetsus is a good way to get it started. Footstool, he wanted a fireball, and instead he gave Vendetta the game. It's very unfortunate for Ikan to go out that way, but in the end, it's Vendetta coming out on top with the 3-0 victory.
Fantastically played, and a little bit of an unfortunate scenario to close it out at the end by Ikan. Did definitely want the fireball, instead ended up with a Shoryu, and the landing lag on that is fierce. So was going to be able to, well, there was, Vendetta could have like left the stage, gone and got a drink, come back, and still been able to hit that up tilt Shoryu. There's so much lag on it.
Could have gotten Ryu a glass of water without any ice, which is one of his favorite things.
Why do you know that?
I love that video.
Oh,
do you not love that video?
I know which video you're talking about. Okay.
I was about to say. He loves dirt. He loves jumping into the light fierce. And the newest season of The Simpsons. But Vendetta loves getting the dub, and that's exactly what he did in that set. He's moving on deep into the bracket. I believe he's in top 16 now.
He is indeed. So that is going to be a just very, very well played overall set by Vendetta, like we said earlier. Knows the Shoto Ditto very well. I had a little bit of trouble saying that. Shoto Ditto.
I don't blame you, but it's funny if you say it right.
There's a lot of
Shoto
T's.
Ditto.
But I actually did, like I mentioned it earlier, I was commentating Top 8 of Street Fighter V yesterday, and I caught myself during that set because I saw them pop out of a throw, and I immediately thought of teching throws, but that is not how that works in this game.
It is not the same. It is not the same. I have my eyes on the other stream, by the way, guys. Make sure you're tuned into all the VG streams because Gluttony